Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. So 2020, a year that will go down in the history books. This has definitely been a very difficult year so far. Why has 2020 been so difficult so far? Well, I talk about this a little bit in the video that I created in January for the predictions for 2020, and I'm going to go more into depth and more into detail about why exactly the year 2020 is so significant and why so much change is happening this year, because numerology really does explain everything. It explains exactly why this year is so difficult and why things have happened so far the way they have. If you are excited to watch this video today, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, then click that subscription button below so that you can stay tuned for more videos to come in the future. So in numerology, every single year is represented by a universal number, and so the energy of that year will be determined by whatever this universal number is. So let's find out what the universal year number is for the year 2020. So normally, to get the universal year number, all you have to do is add every single number in the year together until you get a final number. And as you can see in the year 2020, if we were to do that, we would get a number 4. But this is also a master number 22 year, because in numerology, if the final two numbers you get before you come to the final single digit in a number are 11, 22, or 33, then you don't actually add those two numbers together because those three numbers are master numbers. So 22 is actually a master number. So this year has the energy of the master number 22. So we're going to take a look now and see what the meaning of master number 22 is. So these are the three master numbers in numerology, and when you are adding all of the numbers together in a year, if you get one of these three numbers, then you do not add the two digits together because these are master numbers. So 22 in numerology represents building society and building the foundations of society. Richard Branson's life path number is a 22. Hugh Hefner was a life path number 22. So these are people that have created organizations that have either shaped or changed our society in some sort of way. So because this is a master number 22 year, basically what that means is that the energy of this year is to be a year where the foundations in which our society is built upon are ripped apart, basically destroyed, and taken away so that a new foundation can be created and new structures can be created and a new society can be built to replace the old society that we are currently living in. And that is exactly what we see happening right now. It seems as though the old way of being and the old way of conducting our lives is being taken away. It's being destroyed. And something new is being created and being put in its place. And so there's a lot of upheaval happening right now, and a lot of changes are happening right now in our world. And people are questioning why this is happening. Well, this is happening because this is a master number 22 year. 22 is all about restructuring and creating a new foundation so that new structures that are better than the ones that we currently have in place, so that these new structures can come into place and can come into being. And basically what you see happening is that our society is completely being changed right now because of this master number 22 energy. I also talk about what's happening right now in terms of how society is completely being changed and how people are waking up and having these spiritual awakenings right now because of this. I talk about that more in two videos that I did on the numerology of the 2020 virus. So if you want to check those out, I'll put links below to those videos. But in terms of how our society is completely being restructured right now, we can see examples of this in the fashion industry. There are many companies that specialize in fashion that are on the verge of bankruptcy right now and probably will not be able to survive and probably will go out of business this year. And so we're seeing the fashion industry being completely overhauled and redone and restructured. So like some of these fashion companies that are trashing the environment or having people working in sweatshops, these are the companies that are going to be destroyed and replaced by new companies that do not trash the environment and do not mistreat people and animals and are more conscious of the world. And this is happening to many industries all over the world, not just the fashion industries. This is happening to many industries. But it's not just businesses and industries, it's also our lives that are being completely ripped apart and restructured and redone so that a new foundation and new structures can be put into place into our lives so that our lives will improve for the better. But in order to have that happen, in order to restructure something, then, there's going to be some difficulty. There's going to be a difficult energy that is involved in that because, in order to get rid of the old, to make way for the new, there's a lot of work involved and there's going to be a lot of turmoil that comes out of that. That's just the natural order. In order to create something, you have to destroy something first. And this 22 year also has the energy of the number 4 as well, because when we add the two 2s together, we get a 4. So it has the energy of a number 4, even though it is a master number 22 year. And if you take a look at the meaning of number 4, and if you're one of my frequent viewers, then you've heard me say this a million times, that 4 is the number of work. It's the hardest working number out of all the numbers in numerology. This number is the number that will put in the work to get it done. This is not an easygoing number. Take a look at the meanings of this number. This number is about dedication. It's about focus. It's about determination. It's about commitment. It's about responsibility. It's about being practical and being stable. And look, this is also the number of being self-disciplined. So this is why this is such a difficult year and why so many difficult things are happening right now, because we have the energy around us of hard work and dedication and self-discipline, because it has that workaholic 4 energy. But also we have a master number as well, which is all about laying down new foundations and ripping apart the old ones. And remember, master numbers are always about something of significance and always about something of great impact. Because people that have a master number, they're usually supposed to do something of great significance and of great impact in the world. So this master number energy is going to make this a more significant year than other years before in the past. This is going to be a year of great impact where everything kind of gets restructured compared to other years. If you compare it to last year, 2019 was a universal 3 year, and 3 in numerology is completely the opposite of number 4. 3 is about socializing and having fun and communication and having joy, and it's very, very different than number 4. The numbers that are right next to each other usually tend to be very opposite in many ways, and last year was completely different than this year. So yes, the work is being put in this year. The work is being put in so that things get destroyed, things get ripped apart, and things are restructured. And that's why this has been such a difficult year so far for everybody. But all of this is happening so that new structures can be put into place that are even better than the old structures that we currently have. So like, for example, in the fashion industry, a lot of companies are going out of business and people are losing their jobs. But what will happen as a result is new structures, new companies will come in and take their place, and these will be better companies that will be more ethical towards their treatment of animals and more conscious of the materials that they use. They'll be more environmentally friendly. And a lot of the capitalism that we have currently right now is not very conscious. So that's going to be ripped away so that more companies that are conscious of the environment and conscious of the ethical treatment towards people and animals and, the earth in general are going to come into place. And these old outdated companies where they have people working in sweatshops and they're like trashing the environment, these are being destroyed right now and they're going to be replaced. But regarding you and your life, maybe something that is old and outdated in your life will be ripped away and destroyed so that something new and better and more solid will come into your life that will improve your life. So that is the good news out of this being such a difficult year. We are getting something out of all of this hard work that is being put in right now. And I also want you to take a look at the meaning of the number 2, because the number 22 has 2 2s in it, so it also has the energy of the number 2 because of this. And as you can see, number 2 is all about sensitivity and intuition and cooperation, balance and harmony. So another purpose of this year is to make us and our world more balanced and more harmonious, because there are a lot of people out there that live in a world that is not balanced, or they live in a world where there's not a lot of harmony. If you're one of these people living in China working at a sweatshop, then you probably don't have a lot of balance and harmony in your life. So this year is ripping out those old structures so that new structures will come into place so that people all over the world can have balanced, harmonious lives. And not just people living in certain countries, but everybody can have a more balanced, harmonious existence. But that also means that your life and your world is going to become more balanced and harmonious also. But things have to get destroyed first for that to happen, so that's why this is such a difficult year for everyone. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the year 2020. What do you think about everything that I just told you about this master number year? What do you think about the significance of this year? How will people in the future look at this year, and what will they think of the year 2020? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And if you want to check out my services, I will leave a link to that below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And I would love to have you subscribe and to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I am sending you light and love. Take care.